Hey guys, I'm back here with another video, and in this video, we're gonna be taking a look today is the Xiaomi Redmi 5 Plus gaming review. And the reason why I'm doing this is that just to check out the performance of the Snapdragon 625 with Adreno 506 GPU with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage variant. Now there's also a higher variant, but I'm just running this on the lower end variant of this phone. So let's get started. So the first game which I'm gonna be playing is the Subway Surfers, and nothing has been running in the background. So actually I've just already rebooted the phone up, so I can just justify that the phone is giving its full power by just refreshing itself. And I can see through my eyes that the phone has been handling this game so far so good. And I have to say that obviously it is giving us more than 60 FPS, just as expected from this really casual game. After this, we are gonna just move on to some more intensive games step by step. And okay, so the phone is handling the game really perfectly fine, I have to say. We should now stop playing this game and just let's move on to the next game. Okay, so let's close this one and let's move on to the next one. Okay, so now I'm gonna be playing the Tekken game on this Xiaomi Redmi 5 Plus. So here you can see the wallpaper of the Tekken game looks so satisfying to me, as now it is just actually available on the mobile phones. I mean, especially for the Android. And on this display, this is a very huge display, 6-inch, but it is taking too much a long time to. So the game has been loaded, and now I'm gonna start playing. Okay, so let me just start playing the game. Okay, so here you can see the game is actually running quite smoothly, just as expected. That means okay, a very tiny bit lag there, but game is not continuously not lagging at all, but very tiny frame drop sometime. But that is actually acceptable for this Snapdragon 625 chip, as this is not a flagship type processor. Okay, so very tiny frame drops when I just punch or kick the opponent, but that's not a big deal. That's not a deal breaking thing. So game is actually running quite smoothly. Okay, now I have to claim my prize. Okay, I'm now again just competing Paul Phoenix again this time. So now I have to say the game is actually running quite smoothly, no problems at all, even if I just push it to the maximum settings. But now I think that's it for the Tekken. Okay, so the next game which I'm gonna be playing on this phone is actually the Shadowgun Legends. And this is actually a very special game because it is an FPS shooter game. So it is actually taking so much long time to load, and the loading has been almost completed here, as you can see. And yeah, the loading has been completed. And first of all, let me show you its settings that I've just set. So as you can see, the graphical details are actually set to ultra high. So I'll just put it yes, I'll just, first of all, I'm gonna be playing this on the ultra high settings to see that if it can handle. And okay, so oh my god. Okay, so there are some lags, and I have to say this is not 100% smooth. Yeah, the frame rate is actually dropping too much, very few lags there, but you know, due to the frame drops, it seems that it is lagging also. But here you can see that it is just running fine. So I'm gonna be playing first of all a mission. So finally I've just launched a mission on this phone. So it has been loading. Alright, so the loading has been completed. So let's start playing the game here. Okay, so here you can see the game is actually pretty much playable, but that doesn't mean that it is giving us a very solid frame rate. The frame rate is actually dropping too much, but you know, still it is handling the game at very high settings and ultra high settings actually, and with almost no lags. But you know, frame rate is dropping is too strong that it feels that the game has been lagging for so long. Okay, so here you can see now I'm gonna be, I think, down the graphics a little bit. Now I'm gonna be setting the graphical details to auto. Yes. Okay, so we're done here. Now we're gonna resume the game, and oh my god, so much smooth. Hell yeah, smooth. Solid 60 FPS gaming. My god, it is looking so handsome. But I don't know how to open this gate. And yeah, I mean, on the auto settings it is running quite good, and the graphical details are also very good, giving us solid 60 FPS, amazingly good. And I think this is actually playing it better than the 4 gigs variant. And actually I've just saw that video of the 4 gigs variant model of this Xiaomi Redmi 5 Plus on the YouTube, and that phone is actually wasn't, you know, satisfying me from the gaming. But you know, this 3 gigs model is actually performing a little bit better, but you know, it is running too smooth. So I have to say, on the auto setting, this game is actually running beastly. I mean, yes, it is running so good on the auto settings, but you know, you have to lower down the graphics to get the better performance. So let's move on to the next game. Alright, so the next game which I'm gonna be playing on this phone is actually the Iron Blade. Okay, so it is loading right now. And actually, to be very honest, this is the heaviest game out of all of the games which I'm gonna show you in this video. So okay, so first of all, let me show you its graphical and visual quality settings. So as you can see here, that the visual quality has been set to better quality, which is, I think, the best out of all, as this is the highest setting which I'm gonna be set on this phone. And actually the game screen density is actually also set to high, which I'm gonna be, you know, raising up to very high. So now I'm gonna be going back, and then I'll say apply. So it is gonna restart the game. So game is actually restarting, and we have to wait obviously to be loaded up. Alright, so we're done here, and now I'm gonna be playing the campaign mode. And actually this is a very heavy game, and I have to say that this game is a lot heavier than you even think. And look at the frame rate. I mean, look at this frame rate. Okay, so game is lagging like hell, I don't know. as the graphical settings are actually set to very high and better quality. So you keep that in mind that this is not gonna be performing very good. But yes, this is actually performing better than other mid-range phones like the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro, which is a J7 2017 model, and that has a weaker, Exynos variant chip. So that phone actually cannot handle this one, and other phones also cannot handle. So keep that in mind that the price is so low, but still, it is playable. That doesn't mean that you cannot play this on your phone. Okay, so here you can see that the frame rate is not that good. Okay, I don't know how to move. Actually, I'm just playing this for the first time on this phone. Okay, so here you can see while running and while fighting, the frame rate also goes down for even further. So that is a bad thing, but still it just handling the game really well. So that's pretty much it for this game. So you have a better idea now that how it is gonna perform in this phone. So let's move on to the next game. Okay, so now I'm gonna be playing Asphalt 8, and let me just skip the whole loading process, as this will take a lot of time. Now I'm gonna be showing to you the visual quality. So as you can see here, the settings are set to high already by default, and this is a really very good thing, as I wasn't expecting from this mid-range chipset that it will just provide you the default settings set to high. But let's start the game here. So okay, I think now the game is started. Okay, so okay, graphics look so good. Okay, so my first impression while playing this game is that the game is running at 100% smoothly, above 60 fps. Okay, so I'm using the tilt option. That's why I'm just facing some problems while just showing this to your camera. Also, while playing the game, it is a little bit difficult as I have to tilt it. But overall the game is running actually pretty fine, no problems at all. Here I go, very good. And so when I use nitrous here, then a very tiny frame drops I can see there. Okay, but not a big deal here. Tiny frame drops are okay. I mean, you have to just deal with this some little frame drops while using a mid-range chipset, and even it is 2 years old. Okay, so game is running really good. I wasn't expecting that much great performance. Okay. Okay, a very tiny frame drops there. So I think that's pretty much it for the Asphalt 8. Now I have to move on to the next one. And finally we are gonna be playing the PUBG game, which is actually so addictive game. Now most of the people are addicted to this game on the PC, and also the Xbox gamers are also addicted to this one. So now it is actually available for the Android also, so we're gonna be checking this out, that how it is gonna perform on the mobile phone. So game has been loading for so long, but it is taking a little bit of time. Now before I move on to start the game, first of all I'm gonna be showing you the graphical settings, obviously. So I'm gonna be getting into the settings, and actually the bad thing about this thing is that the game is actually not updated, so we cannot actually play this game on the Ultra HD setting or HD setting, as it is saying that this option will available soon for your device. So we have to wait, otherwise we're gonna be just playing it on the maximum we can get, like medium, and we can also not set the frame rate too high. So everything has been set to medium for right now. So we're gonna be start playing with these settings, as when the highest settings are actually available I'm gonna be informing you, and actually gonna add a gameplay of this phone with the highest settings. So I've just jumped from the airplane, so now I'm gonna be speeding up, yes, through this way. As you can see, the speed has been increasing too much, and I'm gonna be making this to the maximum possible. So the guys actually landed on the ground, so we're gonna be taking it to the ground to make sure that the game is actually perfectly running, or should we just not play this on this device. But I have to say the game is actually running quite good. So yes, game is running quite good. Now don't think that I'm gonna be showing you the whole gameplay of this game. I'm just checking out the performance on the Xiaomi Redmi 5 Plus, and yes, game has been running successfully. Awesome. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this gameplay review of the phone, and I have to say the games are running quite good. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I've just 100% done the gaming test on this device, which is the Redmi 5 Plus 3 gigs model, and I have to say that it can run every single game on the ultra high settings, but sometimes the frame rate drops also, but still it is performing very good. Now keep that in mind, it is actually below $150 of price range, and actually it is a 3 gigs model, and I have to say that actually at some point I have to say that it is actually performing better than the 4 gigs variant. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, then like and subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment on which topic should I make on the next video. Share this video with your friends and family. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. Yeah.